Royalty Radio, you know what it is, www.royaltyradio.ca, www.cfreradio.com, 905-828-3447. You got that TuneIn Radio app, make sure you download it, search for CFRE, you know what it is. Of course, right now at the moment, we have a gentleman with us who, he's no stranger to Royalty Radio. He is one of the founding members of the show, of course, with DJ Under 905. Over time, responsibilities change, and as such, life does take over. It's okay though, he's no stranger to the game, he's been doing his thing. Along the likes of, being around the likes of Junior T, Rich Kid, and others. He's been a host on the show, like I said earlier, and he has been bringing some classic moments to the show, such as bringing the table to every meeting, From 2011 as Man of the Year, he's grown as an artist, and he's been cooking up some samosas in the studio, you know what it is. Right now, he's not just cooking up any type of samosas, it's Versace Samosas. We have with us Drega in the building.
Yeah! What up, guys? What up? How you doing, man? It's like Royalty Radio, the new casting.
The new generation.
I know, the new, like, Saved by the Bell.
Right, I was just gonna say, just come back from one season and Zach is gone.
And it's like I'm doing the guest
appearance all of a sudden, it's all good.
All the old fans all happy.
How have you been?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Living life.
It's only been like 55 years since you got.
Yeah, I know. I've just been living life, man. It's crazy world out there, man. You got a lot of living to do.
Definitely, for sure. Now, since the last project, Man of the Year, 2008, all the way back there. Up to this point in time, in terms of music, how have you seen yourself grow as an artist?
In 2011, I dropped Man of the Year. 2012 was Let's Go Nice.
Right.
And 2013 was Versace Samosas.
Right.
And from that time, what's funny is I saw a cover art I did because I do all my covers.
Okay.
And I saw a cover art I did from 2007.
Right.
And this is for a mixtape I never even put out, but the cover was me driving in my car, but through the windows it was like I was in the third world, and all these kids were touching the window.
Okay.
And from that I realized I was like, yo, I've never changed. I've been doing the exact same kind of style. It just keeps on getting a little bit more better in terms of like production,
right.
Rapping and everything like that. But I've just been the same person I've always been, man. And that's such an amazing feeling. It's a weird feeling actually, because you think you grow every year, but it's like, yo, I feel like I'm still the same person after seeing that. Like I thought that I was growing, been maturing.
That's a good thing though.
But no, I'm actually regressing.
Oh, I'm
back.
No, but you'd be the same person, but just the better variation, right?
I don't know if it's better. I drink a lot more now.
Has life stressed you out that much?
No, you just come to a point when you have I have a kid now actually.
Right.
So
I was gonna say parenthood can do that.
It's not
make you drink more?
Not to drink more per se, but you do have new stresses that you've never experienced in your life,
right.
Taking care of another life,
right.
That may be outlets of dealing with your stress.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah, and then that's what happened. And in 2012, I was like an alcoholic in 2012. Let's Go Nice. I got signed. I was an alcoholic. I was making like a lot of money, and I was just like on autopilot. So I've like totally, like I guess, found myself in a way like more healthier, not drinking as much.
So what did that for you though? In that moment, like you realized you're drinking a lot.
Just like the songs I was making at that time were like really ratchet kind of songs.
Okay.
And like my whole lifestyle was ratchet. Now it's like I've gone back to my purpose like as an artist. Like my first song I ever made was when I was like in grade 8, and it was about speaking about Nelson Mandela, speaking about Gandhi, speaking about Martin Luther King.
Right.
Okay.
And it was still fun. It was still fun and entertaining, but it was like almost had like an educational thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It was like the social value. So I'm revisiting that kind of music right now.
Definitely. Now, of course, you said, in 2012, Let's Go Nice, you got signed by the Bills. How's that whole arrangement going? Because I know, that was an epic moment for you, especially for you, one of the highlights of your career so far. What did that all mean to you when you got signed by the Bills?
Oh, it was crazy. It was like an insane learning process. Mm-hmm. The biggest thing was working with other people. Right. And with me, I'm not really good at working with other people. That's what I found out. Because it just people don't see the same things that I see.
Right.
Working with directors and stuff, and they taught me a lot, but it's just like their vision of how they direct. It's like they just like half-assed directors. That's why now I've taken it upon myself to direct all my own videos.
Okay.
And that's been going on since last year. Actually, the year before that,
So
November 2011.
Okay, so are you currently still with the Bills, or are you?
Yeah, they would think I am.
They would think you.
What do you think?
Well,
No,
what's
but
the situation? I mean, I'm pretty sure
contractually, contractually,
contractually.
yeah. But but they let me do my own thing with my own mixtapes and everything. Like they can't stop, nothing can stop me. Like a paper contract can't stop me from putting out art. Can't do. They can say what they want.
Well, I guess
But it's still love, man. It's still mad love to them. It's still mad love. They
You're kind of like a Kanye.
the question would be though, then why did you sign with them in the first place, though? If
but the thing is, you gotta understand. In 1 year, I learned so much. Right. So prior to not knowing how to direct videos, how to put out songs, how to put video on Much Music, how to do all this stuff, I didn't know how to do that. Right. And then once it was like production. Like once I saw how people produce, an engineer, I was like, that's what you do. I'm like, shit, I've been doing that. You know what I mean? So it's just like for me, I'm the type of person when I see someone doing something 1 time, 2 times, then I can figure out how to do it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like this year, I taught myself how to cook.
Okay.
And like,
what did you?
Before I thought cooking was like cooking pasta and like baking stuff, right?
Okay.
Like frozen food. But now it's like I really like learned how to cook, like really
from
took it
scratch,
seriously.
everything.
Yeah, YouTube videos.
Okay.
Wow.
Like I don't even touch anything that's like I don't even make pasta because I think that's too easy.
So what do you make now?
Chinese. Anything Chinese, Japanese, Spanish. Okay. Those are my 3, like, and Indian food. And I finally learned how to make better curry chicken than my mama.
Word.
So she was like,
wow.
she was like, oh my God. She's like, damn, how'd you do it? And I was like, I can't even tell you. My mom's type of mom, I've been asking her for many years to tell me this recipe, and she's been very vague about it.
Well, maybe it's a secret recipe.
I don't know. It's not no secret recipe.
Or maybe she just doesn't.
She doesn't
a lot of people don't really take notes of their recipes. They just do it.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's hard to explain it. Maybe that's a.
Exactly. That's what it is. And if people ask me my recipe, I'm going to tell them the same thing. I'm going to be very vague. Tell them wrong ingredients, everything. Wrong temperature.
Oh, come on. About the wrong ingredients. Why? You wouldn't want them to cook something too?
You're going to skip the curry recipe. You're like paprika.
I'm just doing what was done to me, man. I'm just out for retribution, man.
Okay.
All right. So Versace Samosas, man. What was the inspiration behind that title?
It's a great. It's I was coming up for titles for for this album. And I was coming up with like really serious titles, but not serious, but funny titles. Like one of the titles I had was "Before the Gods Come," right? And I had like all the religions, like gods or whatever on the mixtape cover. But then I had like Oprah's head like popping out of like Buddha's shoulder, right? and it was so funny, right? But then I was like. But then Kanye came out with Yeezus. Yeah. Jay-Z came out with Holy Grail. Right. And this is way before they came out with their album. So we must be thinking all in the same wavelength or something. So then I was like, forget about this, man. And then one day I just was on Twitter and I just was like, Versace Samosas. I just typed in Versace Samosas. And it got like 100 retweets or something. I was like, what? I was like, this phrase is connecting with a broad segment of the population. And I'm like, this is a free tool, like a free marketing tool, like a marketing analysis kind of tool, and people love that title, so it stands out, right? Everywhere you go, people are talking about that title. Like anytime you hear that title, see that title, you want to see what it's about, right? So I had to go with it. Okay. Now before we came back, of course, we were also playing Love Samosa off that. Now, what's the whole concept on that one? Just that was one of the first videos that I directed, and I actually I borrowed Little Dre's camera for that. Okay. The video, and that got me. And that was right after I did the smoking and drinking video, 2011 end of the year. Right. And that video like just took off like online, and it showed me that you could just do it, just do what you want to do, and don't care what anyone else does. So that video, even though it looks really ratchet and everything, it actually really sparked a lot inside of me to continue and make better and better videos. So as you see, like if you look on my YouTube, you see all the videos just keep getting better and better. Alright. Well, just promote yourself a little bit. We're gonna get into a break. DJ Cristal is gonna scratch it in, but promote yourself, let the people know it's good. Man, it's Drega. You can get the new mixtape at VersaceSamosas.com. Alright. You can follow me at Drega C. Mm-hmm. You can go to my website. I don't really update it, so don't even go there. PrinceandGold.com. But main thing is you gotta go on my YouTube, youtube.com/DregaTV. Alright. This is where you're gonna see videos you've never seen. The other night I was trying to find like good rap videos, and I haven't seen any good rap videos lately in a couple months. You know what I mean? It's the same thing every video. And that's what I love when I get that frustration. That frustration allows me to create better art and stuff that people haven't heard before. All right. Well, with that said, man, DJ Cristal's on the ones and twos. You know what it is. Royalty Radio, www.royaltyradio.ca, www.cfreradio.com, 905-828-3447. If you want to get that TuneIn Radio app, search for CFRM. We'll be back right after this. You know what it is. It's Royalty.
Yes. Royalty Radio, www.royaltyradio.ca, www.cfiradio.com, 905-828-3447. If you got that TuneIn Radio app, download it, search for CFRE. We were playing a little bit of Drega, Fob, and of course we had Church Chits on Messiah, For My City, Drake of course on his Worst Behavior, It's That Mob, and Shabba of course giving that shout out, Sazy going with the OG Bobby Johnson remix, you know what it is. We're back with the man of the moment, Versace Samosas,
Yeah.
Drega.
Yeah.
So how many tracks? For those who don't know, those who haven't checked it out yet, how many tracks do you have on this?
I don't know. You tell me, man. I think it's like 13 on there. 13.
In terms of the production,
14.
13 to 14. Okay, we'll say 14. We'll go for 14.
Yeah.
All right. So 14.
The official number is 14.
The official number is 14.
You guys know more than me. You guys are informed than me.
It's all good. Now, in terms of the production, what are some of the songs production by you? Was it primarily by you?
Yeah, the majority of the mixtape is on me.
Okay.
Jama, I don't know if you know Jama from Showboys.
Okay. Yeah.
He did, I think, 2-3 beats. He helped me. He helped on a couple beats as well.
All right. Okay.
That's all I can think of right now. You tell me who's producing.
Now, in terms of Fob, man, talk to us. I mean, we just heard that, when you were, starting to make this song, what was your whole concept in going in for that?
Well, what was happening is, so like I was getting really popular, and a lot of fobs were actually hating on me like online. I was getting like a lot of online bullying.
First off, what's the definition of a fob?
Yeah, I was gonna just say, is this political correct term that we should be?
Oh no, yo, I use
educate us on
it's just an old acronym for fresh off the boat, which means like any kind of freshies. People are kind of like refies and stuff like that. I don't know if people know the lingo, man. People know the lingo, right?
Just for those who don't.
Just for those who don't, right?
Yeah, if you don't know, man, I don't know why you listen to this show.
They're probably
you're learning something then, I guess.
They might be.
This is like the learning channel right here. This is the learning channel, you know what I'm saying? This is like the part where the tiger comes and eats the zebra. You guess it's the tiger. Anyway. So a lot of fans were hating on me, and I was just like, and a lot of my songs come from like a frustration. So I was like writing almost like diss songs to fobs, like just dissing their whole lifestyle, right? I'm a very sensitive person in that way.
You're a sensitive person,
but
you're bullying the fob.
No, but they were bullying me first. You understand?
How did they manage to bully you?
Yeah, what were they saying exactly?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just like blocked that out. They're just like acting stupid. Like
they took offense to something.
Yeah, because my songs were really ratchet, and it just. They just don't like to see me succeed in the things that I do, man. Even though I am a fob because I wasn't even born in Canada. So I actually relate. So what happened was, anyway, so I was writing these kind of like, just like any rapper kind of does this, like they'll write like 2 sentences, 3 sentences, and then eventually it'll kind of like will turn into a song.
Right.
So I was writing all these songs, and then I was like, it just hit me like, why am I going after these guys? I'm like, I'm gonna actually write something that like is uplifting to the fobs and speak on their struggle.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I was like, yo, I'm a fob too, so I'm just gonna speak on like things I know, and that's when like everything kind of came together, like the whole style of everything. I'll put in like funny stuff with the crazy stuff and some social stuff in there too. Okay. So that's how it all came together. And I made the beat too, so who can really mess with me, honestly.
All right.
Any response?
People, people, and the video was like so crazy. Like the video is where I really stepped my game up, but now I'm gonna step it up even more. So if you see this video, it's like you've never seen like a rap video like this in a long time.
Okay.
So like everyone who sees it likes it.
But from those that motivated you to
I don't even listen. Like no. I still get fobs hating on me, but
they don't like it either.
I go at them extra hard on Twitter. Like if they go at me, I look at their like anytime like any people who get hate, like you're doing something right. So the first thing you do is you look at their profile pic. You know
that's the first.
So first off, all right.
You look at their profile pic, and you're just like, I'm just like, damn, man, like. Are you serious? Like it's kind of funny, right? Like you can't really
funny like their face or like funny like
everything about them is funny. Like everything about them is funny. Like but the thing is, you gotta understand, I came from a battle rap background, right? So I came from a background where if I could look at a person and like within 1 second have to diss the shit out of them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And like go at them really hard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even in my family, my culture, like it's crazy ripping like that. So I've actually like, in order for me to become a normal human being, I've had to like not do that stuff anymore. Okay. Like not hate, not be so critical of people like that. So now I'm like, I don't know if I can go at people that hard anymore. And
you'll hurt feelings.
Yeah, I know. I like to hurt people's feelings, but the thing is, I don't want to hurt people's feelings because it's like it makes me look like the bully. Like,
well, you are being the bully in that case.
yeah, because if I'm
No,
big,
but remember, they bullied him first.
yeah.
Yes, but then you in turn.
No, but it's
you're
still,
supposed
it's
to be
like
a
the
better man
optics.
after
It's like the
that.
optics of
If
it.
someone bullied you, that doesn't mean you go bully the next person just because.
But he didn't necessarily bully them directly. He
Yeah,
just
you never
took
heard that
it
face.
and
Once you've been a bully, you turn into the bullier.
Yeah,
You
that's
heard that face?
that happens all the time. But that obviously never happened to me. Like, obviously, I was a skinny kid. Now I'm a little bit bigger, and people don't really try to bully. Once they see me, it's like, okay, you can't really do anything, you know. So, and I have a crazy mouth too. So people don't really want it. Yeah, people don't really want it. Like,
All right, definitely. Now you have a song on there, Carter, and your son, of course.
yeah,
His name is Carter, so I guess that was for him.
Yeah. That's definitely fine. Yeah, I have to figure that out.
we did a lot of digging and investigating, and yeah.
And I mean, how is he inspired with the type of project that you put out with this? Outside of that song, is there any other song that you
I don't think so.
or that was just strictly for him? That particular.
Yeah,
song?
that was this particular night. I was just like in the zone of really good rapping. Speaking about my son, I'm doing the video for that right now. Actually, I've been working on it for like a few months.
Is he gonna be in it?
Of course, he's all over it.
He's like a supermodel.
He's like
He's
all
like
over
voguing
it.
and everything.
He's all over the bit. Like, he's crazy. Like, the stuff he learns. Like, he's already playing hockey like every day. He's only 18 months. He
Oh,
plays hockey about 2 hours every day.
word.
So
He's a true
he might
Canadian.
not. Yeah, he's a true Canadian. Like, and he's really good. He's a good dancer.
Okay.
He's a crazy dancer. So I'm so proud. Like, all I wanted for
So
my
where did
son
the
was
talent
to be a
come
good
from? Was it more
dancer.
so from the mom or from you?
I don't know. Well, from dancing,
Yeah.
probably from me, because he probably seen me dance like in that. But sports, I'm not really a good person. I'm not good at sports at all.
So
So
he probably got that.
he got that from yeah.
Personality. Do you see traits of yourself in him right now?
Well, he's really aggressive. I'm not. And when he was born, he was super aggressive. Like,
Okay.
so he's gonna be the type of person that gets what he wants in life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not really like I'm not really an aggressive person like that.
Well, the bullying.
No, I was
That's a
the
little
one
bit of
getting
being
bullied.
aggressive.
I was the one getting
Okay.
bullied. I'm taking. If people throw shots at me, I throw 10 back. I'm just trying to tell.
Okay,
people
you're
out there.
somewhat. There's a little bit of aggressive. There's an aggressor.
That's
little bit.
just the rap side, like the rapper side. You know what I
The
mean?
rap side.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta hear my.
You're not taking any credit for that, for that influencing him at all.
No.
Like, nah, that's not me.
No, I thought that I thought kids were like a blank slate. I thought we come out as like a blank slate, but
Yeah.
from seeing his development, we come out with a personality.
Definitely, I agree.
Each one of us comes out with a certain personality, and we have that like
Right.
for our whole life.
Yeah.
It's up to our
It's
parents
either
to like
nurture
kind of
or-
like
Shape it.
guide us into not becoming serial killers.
One
You know what I
wrong
mean?
turn.
Yeah, one wrong
serial
turn,
killer.
and it's like you're a serial killer. Like, it's up to our parents, like having parents that are like watching over us, making sure.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
The nurturing.
I mean, within the mixtape, Brown Girl Problems. What?
oh man, that's
What's
the
up
song
with
that actually that's the song that really set everything off because
Okay.
Brown Girl
we did that in February of last year.
Right.
I made the song literally on a Wednesday. We shot the video on Friday, and it came out on like the Saturday.
Was this based off of like some stories that your friends have told you?
Personal?
What is
Have you
it?
heard this song?
Yes. It's crazy. With that said, but I mean, for you, writing it and everything like that, where did
I just wanted to like put every feeling that I had about brown girls and then I heard about brown girls into the song, and like I just expected it to be like a song that just got like 500, 1,000 views,
Uh-huh.
and just like whatever, like my main fan base liking it. But the next day when I went to look at it, it had so many dislikes on it. But at the same time, it had so many views, and it kept on blowing
I was
up.
going
Now,
to say, regardless, it was a view.
yeah, so now it's like it has a lot more obviously likes, and the girls that get it, like there was girls that were like proposing to like sleep with me to prove me wrong about the song, and like it
They
showed
took
me.
it as a challenge.
It showed me
That's what
like
they did.
it showed me like when you start to become like a little bit more popular and stuff, you get a lot of love as well as you get a lot of hate. So
Right.
those kind of things like opened my eyes and like said, yo, oh yeah, this is my style. This is what I should be doing.
So how do you balance the two, the love and the hate?
Well, I think the thing is all my favorite artists fell off because they made songs about the hate. Like they were just answering to critics all the time, and instead of making songs that spoke to like their true fan base, the people that liked them. So and it's so difficult when like people don't know what it's like for people to say like crazy things to you, right? Like crazy hate to you.
Right.
And but the thing is, those are not the people that are buying your music. You know what I mean? I had to really like look at look at all the successful people in the world and look at how many people hate on him. Like Obama is one of the most successful people in the world, but like probably 50% of people in America hate him, and they do because they didn't vote for him, right?
Right.
And then I would say like 20% of that probably want to kill him. You know what I'm saying? And 10% of that, if he was like hanging off a cliff, they would like just step on his toes and just let him go off the cliff.
Yeah.
So those 10% are going to be very vocal, and those are the 10%. So I don't care about the 10% of people that hate me. I care about the 10% of people that love me. You know what I mean? I care about the 50% of people that like me.
Right.
You know, that's where all my music is going for. All my videos, everything that I do is for those people, not the haters.
Okay. So as you said, you're doing a video for Carter right now.
Yeah.
What other videos do you have on the go?
Man, come on. Like, these videos take a lot. These videos surprisingly take a lot. These are not like no one day, like in the hood type video type shit. You know what I'm saying? These, like, I really try to, like, I've actually kind of fallen in love with doing videos now. It's almost like production, like, but it's much harder because with production, you're like, you can just sit in your little room and make whatever kind of sound and go anywhere you want, right? But with video, you actually have to get the shot. You have to be in a certain location. You have to get the lighting right. You have to get like the cinematography. Then I have to be looking good in the video. I have to be like acting proper, right? I'm not a good actor at all. And then whatever's going on behind me has to be looking right? So it's like a lot of moving parts. So I'm still learning. So how I am in directing right now is like how I was when I started making beats like so many years ago.
Okay.
So to make a beat, so I can't just be pumping out these videos like every day.
Right.
You know what I mean? It takes a few months to make a good video. So.
But I'm sure when Carter comes out, a lot of people are going to be taking that in.
Yeah.
Is that one going to be shopped on Much Music as well?
Much Music is pretty good place to put your videos, man. I just got like a couple of royalty checks from there, so I'm not gonna lie, man. It's a really good place, so I'm not gonna say that's out of the question.
Okay, so it's definitely something.
I'm sure everyone's gonna love that one though.
Right.
Like there can't be any hate. The baby's in it. Like you can't hate it.
That's very true.
Yeah, and the song is really good. It's not no screwing around.
Okay.
The raps is not no screwing around, man. If this guy has it, you can play it for you guys.
All right. Promote yourself one more time. Let's get back into it.
Man, you know what it is. It's D3RE Drega, Versace Samosas.com. That's all you need to know.
You know what it is, man. Royalty Radio. DJ Chris Styles on the ones and twos, making it do what it do. Royalty Radio, www.royaltyradio.ca. We'll be back right after this. It's Royalty. Yes, Royalty Radio, you know what it is. www.royaltyradio.ca, www.cfiradio.com, 905-828-3447. That's 905-828-3447. You've got the TuneIn Radio app. You know what it is. Download that, search for CFRE, and you'll be listening right now. Shout out to everybody who's listening at the moment. Back here with Drega C, just chilling.
Hi, guys.
Making it do what it do.
Now,
Now, I mean, for all the songs that are on the mixtape right now, which one's the most popular? Like, which one is everybody really feeling at the moment?
I mean, Brown Girl Problems is hard to it's hard to eclipse that hit, man. Like,
Yeah.
That's like, it's like super viral, like, you know what I mean? Everyone's like, it's like the type of song where I learned, like, don't push your music so hard on other people, let them share it themselves on their Facebook. If the song's actually good, if the video's actually good, people are going to share it, and that's where I like learned it, you know what I mean? So I don't even send out my music to any DJs anymore.
Why not?
I don't care about DJs.
That would be the best thing to
because
do.
their girl's gonna post my song anyway on their Facebook page. Or like whatever, or their friends like.
That's
and
confidence.
if they don't, then the song wasn't good to begin with. You know what I mean? So
okay.
I don't send any songs to bloggers, and like I'm not in that game anymore. Like I used to do that, but I don't feel like.
What do you think? What do you think it is that stopped you, especially with bloggers? Like when you send out your music to bloggers,
they don't even answer, man. They don't care, like, because it's the same thing. Like I own a couple websites too that are in the hip hop niche. And when people send songs to me, I don't even care either. You know what I mean? If I don't know the name, I'm not gonna like post it on my site because it's all about driving traffic, right? And if your song or name doesn't ring any bells, like it's not. What's the point? Why am I gonna waste like 3 seconds of my life posting your stuff on there? You know what I'm saying? Unless it's really like, unless I've heard something about it before, or even if the thumbnail of your video looks interesting, I'll probably watch it. So just because I'm like that.
Okay, so for you as well, especially being a rapper out there, and the plethora of rappers that are out there. I mean, how do you manage to outside of this, how do you manage to differentiate yourself so that people will take you more seriously?
I don't want people to take me seriously. I think when people take you seriously is that when they start like putting your name in the hat, and then that's not a good look for you. Any rapper they take seriously never really made it. It's always the rappers that were like. No one would have ever expected.
There is
that
some
person.
truth into that.
So it's like always like the dark horse that people will be like. So that's how I want to be. I always want to keep people because thing with me is I joke a lot.
Right.
So that puts me under everyone's like radar. You know what I'm saying? And under everyone's guard, so I can sneak attack in there. You know what I mean? There's a lot of books about this kind of stuff too, and that I happened to read after the fact, after I realized what I was doing to people all these years.
I just realized what you're saying. Like, so many names just popped up in my head.
Yeah.
In terms of like the Toronto circle of names of people that been next.
Right.
He has some truth to what he's saying,
Yeah.
I guess, because when people feel like you're next and they have you in this hat, as you said, and 20 years later you're still
in that hat.
Like, there's some truth to what you're saying. I get it.
Yeah, and if you look back in history, like no one had thought like Lil Wayne would have at one time been the #1 rapper. Kanye, no one would have thought Kanye would be the #1 rapper. No one would have thought Jay-Z would be the #1 rapper if you go back to that time.
Right.
You know, it was a different time period. So every rapper that's huge right now, or that's been huge, Eminem, any rapper, Biggie, no one would have thought these guys, if you went back to that time and asked older people,
Within those
they
circles at that time.
they would have been like,
they
no,
had
are you
their-
crazy? This is this rapper. Like, this was like, so.
Well, basically, I think it just comes down to everyone having their time, right?
It's not only that, it's just like, it's just always out. You never know who's gonna blow up, man. You never know who's gonna do it. And that's the best thing about art is like you don't know which movie. Like you can like a movie that's like all my favorite movies like never happen to really be in the box office like that big, like biggest box office type of movies, or even.
So what's the last movie that you saw?
I think it was Gravity.
Gravity?
Yeah.
You liked it?
Yeah, I really like Gravity. Yeah, it's a good movie.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, it was Captain Phillips. Oh
Captain
my god.
Phillips, okay.
Oh my god, this movie gave me a goddamn heart attack.
I haven't seen it.
It's such an intense. Like the thing is about this movie is that no real violence or anything happens in this movie, other than in certain parts. It's not, but compared to other movies, it's like very tame, right? But the way that it's edited, the way the music is,
right.
Yeah.
it's very intense.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I
It's
swear to
a
God,
nice
I was watching with my girl after we were like. I didn't get the whole like 2 hours or however long that movie is. Like it's a very intense movie, and it was just they just did all the right trickery to get your blood pumping.
Okay. Definitely. Now, I mean, we're in 2014 going forward. I mean, what else do you have for the rest of the year? What are the things you have planned for the year, man?
I can't tell you, man. It's
What
top
do you
secret.
mean?
It's top secret.
You have to tell us something.
No, I can't tell you. The thing is with me is like I realize like surprises are the best way, man. Like I studied under Apple. Like Apple came out with like all these crazy stuff, and no one knew they were coming with it. So that's how I'm gonna be. I'm not gonna be like one of these rappers who are like, yo, mixtape coming this week. New video and stuff like all that. I think
So you're just gonna drop stuff when you're ready.
It's surprise attack, man, because that's the best way to do it, man. I love surprising people. I know as much as I want to just tell people everything, it's
You can't tell us anything.
no, it ruins the art of me even creating what I'm going to create, and it ruins it for you as well.
But what if it's already created? What if it's all you need to do is just release it?
No, it's still, and there's so much to be said about how something is released.
You're
You know
so
what I mean?
difficult.
That's
You're so difficult.
That's part of the. I'm looking out for you as a consumer because
Okay.
if people tell me like I don't know if you guys seen this show House of Cards on Netflix. It's like one of the craziest shows right now. So the second season just started, and I've only watched the first episode. Right. So if anybody tells me any like spoilers in it, like I'm
be disappointed.
not disappointed. I'll be like very hurt.
And you're gonna make a song about it.
I probably will. I'll probably like you know I don't want you to like ruin the surprises for me. Okay. So I'm not gonna ruin any surprises for you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? This is a gift that I'm trying to give you guys.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's working on that gift.
Yeah.
Definitely.
This is a gift. Like I want you guys to be surprised.
All right.
Right? Think about it. I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing this for you.
I appreciate it. No, I appreciate it.
I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for you.
All right. Well, you know what? It's been a while since you've been in the studio.
Yeah.
I mean, there were times where, you used to freestyle and stuff like that. I know DJ Cristal's got some beats, lined up or something. So, would you be willing to kick a freestyle?
I can always freestyle. I don't know if it'll be any good.
No, honesty. Like, look.
You know what I mean? Because I like to well, I don't really like write my lyrics down, but I like have a certain method. Okay. And I like to have lyrics that mean something. So like if you look at all my lyrics, every line is gonna mean something. Otherwise, when I freestyle, I'm just gonna talk a lot of shit. If you guys want to hear that, then let's do it, man.
I don't mind.
All right, let's get into it, man. Well, it's radio listeners' discretion.
Just put the listener discretion there by. Turn on my headphones to maximum type of volume.
All right, let's get into it, man.
Oh man, what? Can I have like some trap shit?
You don't want this?
We want trap.
What? This man.
No, I don't
You don't like it?
this kind of stuff.
He asked
Oh, wow.
for
He
trap.
asked for trap, DJ Chris Styles.
Like really ignorant like trap music, man.
Ignorant.
All right. This is very
Yeah. Can you turn the step on right? Yeah. You ain't never seen I did it like they ain't been done it. Rappers hate on me, I told you boys, you just be frontin'. Started at the bottom, no I ain't from Harlem. Was born in Bombay, man, that ain't a problem. Turn my headphones up if you hear me edit. Tell these young rappers that there ain't no ready. Chris changed the beat up cause the shit ain't heavy. Chris changed the beat up cause the shit ain't heavy. I swear that I be going crazy with it. This is too easy to rap on, man.
It's too easy for you.
Too easy, like come on,
Okay.
man. Okay. Till my music fly, fly, fly. Ain't my music fly, fly. You don't know what I do to these rappers, man. All of them actors, what they portraying in their video, they be going backwards. Who they talking about with their flows? They so damn lame. What they write on that paper, I think off top of my brain. Come on, what you talking about, homie? You so damn lame. Probably gay. Probably stop with your leg. Ain't no stopping it. I be getting what I wanted. Guns from the Providence, yeah, they're rocking it. Feeling like Hove, I thought you should know. Started out top of the globe. Killing rappers on a regular basis. Made $4,000 this month. I feel racist, like a white man. Stunting hard on these homies in the motherland.
Alright, Drega C.
let me hear some more ratchet shit, man. Please, let me hear some more.
Some more ratchet.
Yeah, I want to hear some ratchet.
He wants like dirty.
You know?
I want to hear some more like ratchet.
Let's go. Let me try to dig out the crates or something like that, you know? Let's see what is this got next.
Oh yeah, okay, here we
Yeah,
go.
this is dirty.
Alright, this good?
Yeah.
This good for you? Good enough for
Young Drega.
you? Young Drega.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Gotta be the one that they love. Started at the bottom with no plug. Killing all these rapper men is so damn fun, man. Who the hell else you gonna love? Everybody in Toronto rap. I just think that shit is kinda whack. Killing all these rappers on the track. Tell me when I'm ever coming back. Yeah. Let's go kill these haters. Man, I just came from Jamaica. Man, I just came from Jamaica. Man, I just came to just hate you. Put me on Twitter, I hit back. Put your Twitter pic and get back. What you rappers really wanna do now? Back then your whole damn crew now. Might even start selling cocaine. Might still start on drug though. Might start it at the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the bottom. Really want to dug though. Gotta get it with a new flow though. Gotta hit him like I'm Flojo. Running in the 1980s. Rapper really I didn't wanna hate me. Starting like I gotta go and get it. Flipping cause I gotta go and spend it. Tripping in my Louis Louis luggage. Rapper did this really don't love me. Man, I'm getting all of these buzzes. Man, I'm getting all of these buzzes. Thought I was from ATL though. Cause y'all hoe just wanna hug it.
Drega.
God damn, man.
Drega.
Come on, man.
Drega.
Come on, man. This is ignorant rap, man. This is ignorant rap.
I
man.
got you, man. Drega C in the building,
This
my
is
man. Promote
too
yourself
easy.
one more time. Let the people know what's good, where they can get your mixtape and all that good stuff.
Just go to Versace right now. Just take your laptop out. VersaceSamosas.com.
Okay.
This is where you need to go.
VersaceSamosas.com.
Yeah, mixtape will be it right there.
Versace.
Versace Samosas right there.
Versace.
What else do you want? What else would you like to eat?
Samosas are great.
So, and shout out to White Gold, man. White Gold is my sponsor, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? White Gold. I don't know if you know White Gold Samosas. They're in Ridgeway.
Right.
Okay.
They make like the best
The best
samosas,
samosas.
probably.
Really?
Yeah, in Ontario.
All right.
Maybe even like the greater Canada. I don't know.
We haven't tested out.
Yeah,
haven't tested it out yet, but it's all
So
good.
yeah, shout out to White Gold. Yeah,
White
go
Gold.
there. Just go have those samosas, man.
All
These
right,
bitches
all right.
love samosa.
Any last shout outs, man?
Man, shout out to Royalty Radio, man. It's so great to see you guys like going to the new class, man. You're like Mrs. Balding or whatever.
Belding. It was Mr. Belding.
Oh, Mr. Belding. Yeah, you're like Mr. Belding. You know what I mean? So like, shout out to you. You're like Lisa.
No, because Lisa's old school.
Oh yeah. Okay, I don't know who's from the new. I don't know who's from.
Let's just make up that Lisa had a stepsister.
Yeah.
There you
You're like
go.
her younger
Because
sister.
she was the only black girl there, so like, yeah, she had a stepsister that came
Yeah.
to the new class.
Yeah, now Lisa's like on to the next thing, man. I don't know if
I
you've
know.
seen photos of her, man.
It's unfortunate. She's going through some,
issues.
Mental health issues, I think.
Shit, okay.
Yeah, no, she's going through some hard times.
Oh,
Shout out to Lisa Turtle.
Yeah, man. Everyone started out hard, you know what I mean, and then ends up even harder sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Drega C for coming through.
Iced out my sipping cup.
Drega C in the building. DJ Crystal's on the ones and twos. You know what it is, man. We'll be back right after this. It's Royalty Radio. www.royaltyradio.ca.
Yo, what up, everyone? It's DJ R.E. Drega. Yo, checking out Royalty Radio every Tuesday from 8 to 10 p.m. It's a new pass. RoyaltyRadio.ca. Check them out on CFRE Radio.
Only of my friends could see this life, but they back home, they never see this right, cause they just can't get no visa.